For a few years now, shops in the Lake District have been accepting some strange-looking notes over their counters.
So the Lake District pound is a local currency that can only be spent in local independent businesses. It's just like sterling, it's a paper currency with 1, 5, 10 and £20 notes, and it works alongside sterling, fully interchangeable. You can give a £5, pay for something with a 5 Lake District pounds and get your change in Lake District pounds and some sterling coins. The big difference to sterling is that you can only spend it in local independent businesses.
The Lake District pound was devised to help promote the benefits of shopping in smaller retailers.
I'm a Cumbrian, born and bred, and I wanted to see what we might be able to do to try and support this area. As there are more and more visitors coming to this area, then we're seeing the interest of lots of national chains coming in and displacing local businesses. And the Lake District in Cumbria has always been had a huge, fantastic local business community, and we want to keep it that way.
Shops like the Keswick Boot Company, Love the Lakes and Cherry Dee have all signed up to the list of places that accept the currency.
So you can only use Lake District pound in local independent businesses. That means a small coffee shop, restaurant, retailer, businesses that are independent, that will give you great service, fantastic Cumbrian service, and it will have that something special.
Each note depicts a famous resident of Cumbria who achieved great things for the region.
On the £1 note we have a Charlotte Mason that established the University of Cumbria, basically the University of Cumbria in Ambleside. The £5 note covers Beatrix Potter. The £20 note is Hardwick Rawnsley, who's the founder of the conservation movement in the world. He's the founder of the National Trust here in the Lake District. And we're very privileged that on the £10 note we have Sir Chris Bonington, who's probably our greatest adventurer and mountaineer in the UK. And he's given us his support personally and allowed us to feature him on the £10 note.
The currency is meant to support the region in other ways than just putting money into businesses.
You can collect these stamps, these little stamps, unique stamps of different animals, plant life, sports, landscapes, culture, and collect sets of stamps. And if you post those sets online, you get a free prize. If every visitor to the Lake District managed to keep hold of £1, that's £1 everyone will be contributing towards the area, and those proceeds are all directed to two charities. One is the Cumbria Community Foundation, which looks after our disadvantaged communities here, and the other one is the Lake District Foundation that looks after our wonderful landscape.
We spoke to some of the retailers in Keswick who themselves accept the Lake District pound in their shops.
I think in this day and age, anything that supports a local business is definitely a good idea, and it can encourage people to think twice about how they spend their sort of well-deserved, well-earned money. We all know that the high street is struggling in lots of places. I think the future for the high street has to be small. If you support a small shop, you're supporting a family, you're supporting a local business.
It's a great way to get the message out to support independent businesses, and I think anything which just keeps our community in the Lake District and Keswick going is worth a go. You can get the message over that for every £1 you spend in an independent business, 50 to 70p ends up back in the local economy, compared to just 5p in the pound if you go to one of the multiples or shop online or whatever. It's engaging with people about the value of spending locally and shopping locally.
With tourists beginning to flock back to the area in the warmer weather, smaller traders will be hoping to see some noted Cumbrians join the Queen in their cash register. Kieran McFadgen, That's TV.